Hey, what's going on, fellow Bitcoiners? I'm King.
I'm Bitcoin Zay.
And we are here with another episode of Altcoins We Buy.
Oh yeah, special edition.
Another special edition, two in 1 week.
Part 2 of our recap.
2. We got a recap. It's been a month since we've been doing these videos every day during the week. And yeah, we want you all to see what we've been looking at and let us know how we're doing.
Oh yeah, and for our first one, we have 2 for this video, but the first one, something, our actual third video technically on, Civic.
Oh, we talk about Civic a lot.
Yeah, as identity, it's one of the biggest industries, an identity platform where you can secure your identity as well as you can use it to log in multiple places. I mean, it's just so vast. It's like, well, it's a no-brainer as far as utility. So how much will it increase in price? In our last video, we showed when it doubled. At that point, went from 10 cent to 20 cent. And we've seen even more growth since then. So we got to bring it back to Civic.
Right. Remember Civic, like as Bitcoins, they said, how you can just use that to log in everywhere. Think Facebook accounts or Google and all that. When you go on your computer and you're about to log into a different website or leave a comment or like a discus comment, you have to log in on some type of account. And they're like Facebook compatible and all these. But all those aren't secure.
Yeah.
They aren't secure. They have your information. They can sell it to third parties, advertisers, content creators, whatever.
Civic doesn't.
Civic doesn't. It is secure, it's encrypted, it's yours, and you share it with who you want. So we covered Civic twice already. We're covering it a third time for a reason. 3 times the trend, as we used to always say in the military. So if you haven't got it by now, I mean, hey, you might want to do your due diligence on it. But the last time we covered Civic, or when we first covered it, was at 12 cents. Was the first time?
It was 10 cent when we first did
10, yeah, that's right.
That was the ICO.
Yeah, ICO was before the SEC came out with their rules. Don't try to get us.
Civic's actually legal.
Civic is legal.
It has all its legal stuff, so yeah.
So Civic was 10 cent the first time we covered it. The second time we did a video was 20 cent. And now, from that last time we did a video, from 20 cent, it has went to 67 cent.
Oh yeah.
67 cent for a 235% gain. We've covered this video 3 times this month at 10 cent, 20 cent, and 67 cent.
Yeah.
So
maybe the third time's a charm.
Maybe the third time's a charm. We believe in this one. We're gonna stick it. We're staying in this one. We're gonna stick around for a while, for the next few years. We think this could be a big one, and yeah, you might want to do your due diligence on Civic's key. 235% increase from the last time we covered, not even from the first time.
I say we toasted that.
I say we toasted that one. But we have another recap we're going to do today. What is our second token or coin, whatever you call them?
Oh yeah. Well, our second one, if you remember, is NEM, NEM, or XEM, as far as XEM for traders. If you remember, we discussed the mosaics that they have, where you can basically build your own smart contracts, set your own rules, like you're starting to see with a lot of these tokens. But it's actually based in China. So if you see with a lot of these cryptos that are based in China, they pick up fast because the boundary to get to innovation isn't, cut off with regulation. So in China, you may see some of these tokens that take off even more than the ones we see.
They're allowed to. They have free reign on the market. They're allowed to experiment with it, sell it. Oh yeah. Use the tech. Here, businesses are strategically constrained because of the gray area and the uncertainty when it comes to regulations, and then no regulations, and then too much regulations. We don't have a clear path ahead. So it's disturbing the acceleration of companies
in the U.S. Yeah.
In the U.S. Yeah, so. Whereas overseas in China, as you said, and Asia, as I keep telling people, whenever you see one of these Asian coins, one of these coins that are marketed toward that area pop up, of course, look at the dev team, do your due diligence. But remember, you only need to target 3% of the population of billions of people. Forgot the guy's name, but it was a VC from China who's basically putting his thoughts out there and what's going on in the crypto world there in China specifically. And he said about 80 to 85% of people never heard of cryptocurrency still at this point. Yeah. So they haven't even, they haven't even gotten a large portion of their market, and these prices, you're already seeing them jump 700% here, 500% there. But for XEM or NEM, both, from the last time we covered it, it was 12 cent. Today it is at 24 cent for a 100% increase. So you would have got your money back plus more that quick.
Just doubled it.
Just doubled it.
Straight from the last video we did to now.
And I think we did that video about a week and a half ago.
Yeah, it was a little while, but yeah. I mean, either way, even if it was, a couple months ago, that's still 100%.
100% a couple months.
Double with your money. So,
right.
Yeah, so I mean, you got to look into these coins. Like I said, harvesting, they have a lot of good tech behind it. Do your due diligence, like we say, do your own research so you don't get wrecked out here. But very good, promising looking future right now.
Yeah, and they made waves toward the end of last year and early this year. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. But as always, thanks for watching. We will not be providing you with any free Bitcoin today, only because this is a recap. And if you would have already bought these, you would have made a ton of money. Listen, you would have made over 100% about average, 235% on one and 100% on the other.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching. You can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and of course, subscribe to this YouTube channel at Kirby Crypto, KRBE CRYPTO. Till next time.